Please like the video and share it so that it reaches many more people and you get sawaba, or rewards from Allah. This could be a sawabe jariyah or continuous reward for you long after you are gone.
Volume 6, Book 60, Number 200. Narrated by Abdullah bin Kab. I heard Khabib bin Malik talking about the story of the Battle of Tabuk when he remained behind. By Allah, I do not know anyone whom Allah has helped for telling the truth more than me. Since I mentioned that truth to Allah's apostle till today, I have never intended to tell a lie. And Allah revealed to his apostle, verily, Allah has forgiven the Prophet, the Muhajirin. And be with those who are true, in words and deeds. 9.117-119, see Hadith number 702 Volume 5. Volume 6, Book 60, Number 201. Narrated by Zayd bin Thabit al-Ansari, who was one of those who used to write the divine revelation. Abu Bakr sent for me after the heavy casualties among the warriors of the Battle of Yamama, where a great number of Qurra were killed. Umar was present with Abu Bakr, who said, Umar has come to me and said, the people have suffered heavy casualties on the day of the Battle of Yamama, and I am afraid that there will be more casualties among the Qurra. Those who know the Quran by heart, at other battlefields, whereby a large part of the Quran may be lost, unless you collect it. And I am of the opinion that you should collect the Quran. Abu Bakr added, I said to Umar, how can I do something which Allah's apostle has not done? Umar said to me, by Allah, it is, really, a good thing. So, Umar kept on pressing, trying to persuade me to accept his proposal, till Allah opened my bosom for it, and I had the same opinion as Umar. Zayd bin Thabit added smiley face. Umar was sitting with him, Abu Bakr, and was not speaking. Me. You are a wise young man and we do not suspect you of telling lies or of forgetfulness, and you used to write the divine inspiration for Allah's apostle. Therefore, look for the Quran and collect it, in one manuscript. By Allah, if he, Abu Bakr, had ordered me to shift one of the mountains from its place, it would not have been harder for me than what he had ordered me concerning the collection of the Quran. I said to both of them, how dare you do a thing which the Prophet has not done? Abu Bakr said, by Allah, it is, really, a good thing. So I kept on arguing with him about it till Allah opened my bosom, for that which he had opened the bosoms of Abu Bakr and Umar. So I started locating Quranic material and collecting it from parchments, scapula, leaf stalks of date palms and from the memories of men, who knew it by heart. I found with Khuzaimah 2 verses of Surah at Tawbah which I had not found with anybody else, and they were, verily there has come to you an apostle, Muhammad, from amongst yourselves. It grieves him that you should receive any injury or difficulty. He, Muhammad, is ardently anxious over you, to be rightly guided. 9.128. The manuscript on which the Quran was collected remained with Abu Bakr till Allah took him unto him, and then with Umar till Allah took him unto him, and finally it remained with Hafsa, Umar's daughter. Volume 6, Book 60, Number 202. Narrated by Ibn Abbas. When the Prophet arrived at Medina, the Jews were observing the fast on Ashura, 10th of Muharram, and they said, this is the day when Moses became victorious over Pharaoh. On that, the Prophet said to his companions, you, Muslims, have more right to celebrate Moses' victory than they have, so observe the fast on this day. Volume 6, Book 60, Number 203. Narrated by Muhammad bin Abbas bin Jafar, that he heard Ibn Abbas reciting, no doubt, they fold up their breasts. 11.5, and asked him about its explanation. He said, some people used to hide themselves while answering the call of nature, in an open space lest they be exposed to the sky, and also when they had sexual relation with their wives in an open space lest they be exposed to the sky. So the above revelation was sent down regarding them. Volume 6, Book 60, number 204. Narrated by Muhammad bin Abbas bin Jafar. Ibn Abbas recited, "No doubt, they fold up their breasts." I said, "O Abu Abbas, what is meant by, they fold up their breasts?" He said, "A man used to feel shy on having sexual relation with his wife, or on answering the call of nature, in an open space. So this verse was revealed, no doubt. They fold up their breasts." Volume 6, Book 60, number 205. Narrated by Amra. Ibn Abbas recited, "No doubt, they fold up their breasts in order to hide from him. Surely, even when they cover themselves with their garments." 11.5. Volume 6, Book 60, number 206. Narrated by Abu Hurairah. Allah's apostle said, Allah said, "Spend, O man, and I shall spend on you." He also said, Allah's hand is full, and its fullness is not affected by the continuous spending night and day. He also said, "Do you see what he has spent since he created the heavens and the earth? Nevertheless, what is in his hand is not decreased, and his throne was over the water. And in his hand there is the balance of justice, whereby he raises and lowers people." Volume 6, Book 60, number 207. Narrated by Safwan bin Muraz. While Ibn Umar was performing the tawaf around the Kaaba, a man came up to him and said, "O Abu Abdurrahman," or said, "O Ibn Umar, did you hear anything from the Prophet about an Najwa?" Ibn Umar said, "I heard the Prophet saying, the believer will be brought near his Lord." Hisham, a sub-narrator, said, reporting the Prophet's words, "The believer will come near his Lord till his Lord covers him with his screen and makes him confess his sins. Allah will ask him, 'Do you know that you did such and such sin?' He will say twice, 'Yes, I do.' Then Allah will say, 'I concealed it in the world and I forgive it for you today.' Then the record of his good deeds will be folded up. As for the others, or the disbelievers, it will be announced publicly before the witnesses. These are ones who lied against their Lord." Volume 6, Book 60, number 208. Narrated by Abu Musa. Allah's apostle said, "Allah gives respite to the oppressor, but when he takes him over, he never releases him." Then he recited, "Such is the seizure of your Lord when he seizes population of towns in the midst of their wrong. Painful indeed, and severe is his seizure." 11.102. Volume 6, Book 60, number 209. Narrated by Ibn Masud. A man kissed a woman and then came to Allah's apostle and told him of that. So this divine inspiration was revealed to the Prophet, and offer prayers perfectly at the two ends of the day, and in some hours of the night, i.e., 5 compulsory prayers. Verily, the good deeds remove the evil deeds, small sins. That is a reminder for the mindful. 11.114. The man said, "Is this instruction for me only?" The Prophet said, "It is for all those of my followers who encounter a similar situation."